Oh, yeah.
Which
And books.
Hit and miss. I can admit that.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another video. We are on our way back from garage sailing. It's Saturday, May 30th. And we just hit like 7 or 8 garage sales. I tried to bring I tried to bring the camera out to film, but it's a little
daunting.
Yeah, it's just a little weird to film other people's stuff in front of them in their house, and if you get them on camera, it's just weird. And I really want to do a garage sale video, but I really just don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable at their own house or anything like that. So yeah, anyway, so we got quite a bit of stuff in the back here. We thought we could go over what we got when we get home, and yeah, see what we got and see what we're gonna list it for and all that stuff. We figured out, and I think I've said this in another video, we've kind of figured out that like garage sailing is the way to go. We do such a better job at garage sales. We get a better deal, we find better stuff, and Goodwill and Salvation Army are just marked up and picked through. Yeah, anyway, we got a bunch of stuff we can go through when we get home. So we can go through that. So yeah, if you want to check out what we got at our yard sales, just keep watching.
We ready?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm gonna turn it. Which I don't know that I want it that far, right?
Good.
Yep. Okay, guys. So it is now 11:30 at night, and so we went garage selling this morning. We got home, we did a bunch of shit. So anyway, so now we're just gonna go over all the stuff we got at the yard sales today. Like we said this morning, we went to about like 8 or 9.
Went to a lot.
I mean, we got a ton of stuff to show you guys. So
whoops. Okay, so first thing, we bought a rack that we're gonna use here, so that was great. Along with that, we got Columbia boots and this, which I'll show you. We got all 3 for $20. So real quick, this is an ultrasound. Oh boy, how am I supposed to do that? I'll just say the name of it. It's a US Pro 2000. So anyway, the guy had it, and I looked it up real quick, and it had really good comps, like around $100 for pre-owned. I didn't test it. He said it worked good, and he said I would replace the gel because it's old, but obviously it was never used. It's almost like, what do you call ultrasound gel? So anyway, the comps were really good on this. I'm gonna look them up a little bit more, but we're excited about this because that could be a $100 find.
yeah, that was really cool.
And on top of that, like I said, we got these Columbia shoes here, or boots, which are gonna be pretty decent as well. All of that for $20. So next
we went
to the bottom one.
Okay, we're popping in really quick because
No, hold on, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, quick update. We sold the ultrasound machine for $99. No offer, listed it for $99, and it sold for $99 within the same day. So maybe it was listed a little low, but either way, we paid $5 out for $99, and they paid shipping. The next guy, that's what we were saying while we were out. You either run into the people like that are, whoops, sorry, $1 here, $5 there, looking to sell stuff, or the guy that's kind of high priced. And we noticed this guy was going to be high priced from the start, but we still kind of worked a deal. There was an ADT security camera. It is model number RC8325-V2, just a ADT camera. And then he also had a thermal laminator, which is at the bottom. It's this one. It is, well, here we go. Model TL1302, made by Scotch. Just a thermal laminator. We got both of these for $20. He wanted 15 and 10. I just offered him 20, knowing that he wasn't gonna go super low. And he said, cool. So that was kind of a higher priced visit for the day.
So really, like, the biggest thing to remember at garage sales is just to have your eBay app ready to go to look up everything, because it's the stuff that you think would have like this. I mean, now we see these types of items and go, oh, let's look it up. We know it's going to be good, or we think it's going to be good, or we just have no idea, but at least we know to look them up. Like, this is the type of thing that I would just regularly go
pass over.
Yes, and they have $100 comps. Like, and we got, how much was that again?
$5.
We got it for $5. So it's like, have your eBay app ready to go, put in the item, and then hit sold to see what the item has sold for in the last thing.
2 to 3 months.
Yeah. So that's a big thing to remember when you're going garage sailing, for sure. Okay, so we spent $6 on these 2 items. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna keep this. I thought it was cute. I really like these, like, wall, they're like
a tapestry-ish
kind of thing.
I mean,
like
not really, but it's, yeah.
Like a knitted tapestry.
Like wall art.
Yeah, it's just cute. I also got, because this was brand new, it had, like, the tag, I mean, the tag thing is still on there, but she said it was brand new, and it does look brand new. It's like a tweed Banana Republic skirt, and it's size 8, and it's really cute.
We also visited a couple girls that had some really good DVDs. We got rid of or donated or whatever all of our DVDs, 1,000 DVDs, so it's kind of ironic that I would buy these, but we've been wanting to watch Funny People and Garden State, and then I got Life Aquatic, and these were $1 each. Okay.
Sorry. I'm just like, there we go, the light's hitting better right there.
These were $1 each. It's cheaper than renting them on a streaming platform, so we just picked them up, and you also got that at the same place. So I just
so this was $2, just a Tommy spaghetti strap top, crop top.
The DVDs are for us. This we'll try and sell, but it wasn't like it was just pick it up just because.
Right.
All right, the next one I think was this lady. The books.
Really
yeah, I'm just trying to get them all in one.
Well, we got a ton of books, $1 each. A quarter each. So we got like
mainly
$7.
for our kids, but we'll try. I don't know. It depends. I don't know what you picked up.
I got all kids books for the kids, so
we'll probably keep the kids books. So these ladies also had some random things that I thought were interesting. So those were all like $7 for all those books, I think it was, right? 4 for $1 and you got a bunch. So anyway, there was just a couple of random, like I said. This is Isle of Cotton. It's a made in the USA, just kind of like a crew neck, or like a sweater that is kind of got that 90s feel to it,
for sure.
that I think is really popular right now. And then I think this is the same brand, actually. This is the first one I found. And they gave us these for 50 cents a piece. So again, good garage sale prices. Where's the... Oh, here we go. This is like a vest, and again, yeah, Isle of Cotton, made in the USA. You could just kind of tell these were from the 90s, like maybe the girl's dad had it. It has golf club on it, kind of a vest. Yeah. Anyway, those were made in USA. Also, here, Vanna.
Yeah, thanks.
They had these. Now, these, I think we'll probably use these with our kids, but I didn't look them up. Just kind of interesting. These were a quart in her box, and she said, what? A quarter each, no, 50 cents each. So not each one of these. This whole box was 50 cents. There's sight words and things for kids. We might keep these for our kids, for our son.
I think we should.
Also, the same place. This is okay. So we put this together. She had, I saw in the back, she had a box of VHS tapes, which I have no use for. She had this VCR sitting back there, and when I pulled it up, I could read the model number from afar. This was not for sale, and it had a tape hanging out of it. Like the actual tape it had the cartridge on top and the tape. And I looked this up real quick, and the comps are like pretty good. They're like 80 to 100 bucks for this VCR. So I asked her, hey, is that for sale? And she said, no, I don't want the VCR, but I have a tape stuck in there, and it's a family, like a family.
It was a home video.
Home video. And she said, I just want to take it somewhere and have someone remove it. And I said, well, I could take a look at it. And she said, well, you could have the VCR if you can get our tape out. It took me, 45 seconds?
Yeah.
I took all the screws out, popped the top, pulled the tape out, and so she was very happy. So she gave us this VCR, and in turn I bought like 3 or 4 DVDs. They're ones that I would like anyway. Pick these up to test mainly when I get VCRs. I wanted some tapes to test. I bought Pulp Fiction, and it got stuck in one of the VCRs I was testing, and I kind of had to throw it away. Also, at the end, I was kind of looking through, they had random shavers, electric shavers, and some of these vintage ones, or vintage, I don't know, are worth some money, and I was kind of picking through it, and I had found this Philips, and there was a couple other ones, and she said, you know what, just take the whole box for $5, and so I said, yes, absolutely, because there's like 3 electric shavers in here. This one had pretty good comps, like $30. I didn't look up the other ones yet. So anyway, that whole trip was $13. That included the VCR that we got for free, all the books, and all these shavers. I think these shavers are actually gonna probably do pretty well. So anyway, that was kind of our second to last stop. Okay, then right next door, this guy had this Epson Perfection V1000 photo scanner. Probably, what's up, Lil? Probably nothing great, but I quickly looked up comps and, oh, well, not great because
that just fell apart.
Well, I'll take a look at it. It was $1. So he just said, give me $1. I said, cool. Truthfully, like this, yeah, this plastic might be messed up.
Are we watching a movie tonight?
I want to, right now.
You do?
Yep.
We're gonna watch A Quiet Place. Give us like probably 10 minutes.
Can I say hi?
Yeah, please do. There you go. That's the 12-year-old hi. Oh, I see where this popped up. Maybe I can fix it with something, but anyway, it was $1, so it was worth a risk, even if I have to trash it if it's not gonna work properly. I think it plugs in and turns on. We'll check it.
So how much did we spend at that?
$1.
$1.
Yeah.
I just want to stay out here.
So the last place we hit, I talked to the guy for a while. I found a fly fishing rod, which I've sold a bunch of fly fishing stuff for my dad, and at very high prices. So I saw that and immediately picked it up, and he said, oh, just give me $1. So I got 3 fishing poles. One of them is a fly rod. I don't know, I didn't really look too close. Oh, they all look like fly rods, actually. So I think that might be a good buy.
Yeah.
Also, these Adidas, he gave them to us for like $1. Black, all black Adidas. So another case, I didn't look this up, but I had sold a vintage one for my dad for $175 recently. I know that's not what this is gonna be, but I grabbed it because he basically just threw it in. Oh yeah.
And then this is a vintage sweatshirt. Let's see, Fieldmaster, and the tag's kind of worn.
It's made in the USA though, for sure.
Yeah. And it's a like a fisherman's
Fieldmaster, what is it? Freshwater angler. Yeah, so that's cool.
That's really cool.
And it's super soft. I would wear this.
Yeah, it is super soft. Last minute there before I went and sat in the car because it was so hot. Oh no, this is not the one. Hey, where's the one that I grabbed? You didn't get it, did you?
I had everything put together. I don't know. Well, let's hold it up. What is that?
Wait, no, this is it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't grab this thing.
This is it. I could tell.
Me for
I could tell this was like, honestly, I could tell this was vintage. I think it is. But I kept it because I wanted it. It's just like a big oversized sweatshirt.
Last thing, I almost forgot. Swung into another sale just on the way home, and they had some random stuff, but I saw these and I quickly looked them up, and they actually had pretty good resale value. This one's sealed, this one's complete, but the box is kind of open. Both of them 1995, 96 NBA cards. One of them's Fleer Ultra, the other one is Skybox. I got both boxes. He just said, give me $5 each, and then I said, how about 7? He said, sure. So $3.50 a box. Part of me wants to just crack these open and look for, like, I think there's supposed to be a Jordan in here that's worth money. And I don't know, I'll do some research. Part of me wants to just have fun and open these and have my, some cards. Or I'll sell them complete sets. And I think they might be worth 25, 30 bucks a box, so. That's everything, right?
Okay, we're popping in this video real quick.
I just listed these today. It took me a few days to list them. Or actually, I think last night. And they sold, we got an offer. I listed them at 90 something. I think they were 95 bucks. Got an offer back and forth, and I accepted 78. This is the one that's missing the pack of cards. So $78 plus they paid for shipping for $8.25. So that's pretty cool. So we'll take 80 bucks. I paid $3 for them.
And so you had just said, also, like, just now you said that you thought they were worth like 35, both of them. that we were wrong. He was wrong on that. Like, after we did some research, they're not worth $35.
Yeah, this had sold for $150 sealed recently, and another one sold for about $100. I listed them for $95, and they sold, like I said, for $78 on an offer quick. Probably could have got more, but just wanted to take it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's pretty much what we got at the yard sales today. I'm gonna put here exactly how much we sold, or I'm gonna put here exactly how much. I'm gonna put here exactly how much we spent at our yard sales today. So now let's just go ahead and talk about what we sold over the last couple days.
I'll do eBay.
I'll do Macari.
We did sell the Jinkos for $90. I don't know if you're putting those on.
Just do it. Do those.
And the Bongo vintage jeans for about $28 with shipping or plus shipping. Women's Nike Dunks. We finally sold those auction $14.10 buyer paid shipping. We sold an Xbox 360 Slim, $40 buyer paid shipping, and we made some money on the shipping accidentally. Sorry if you're watching this, but we were able to fit it in a medium flat rate, but we charged $27 shipping because that's what it came to. So we profited an extra $14. We sold a neat ND1000 scanner, like a desk scanner. A Logitech keyboard for $13.99. Buyer paid $10 shipping. Both those items were like $2. We sold one of our baby items, a couple baby items. A Soothe and Vibe portable crib soother for $18. Buyer paid about $5 to ship it. A River Run vintage was my mom's vest for fly fishing with a bunch of little tools on it. We sold a lot of 6 Express men's dress shirts that my buddy Timo gave us for free. We sold that for $20. I went to a yard sale last weekend, I think it was, and bought a little irrigation timer, like a sprinkler timer, for like a few dollars. That sold for $23.50. Buyer paid shipping, about $10. I picked up in an estate sale some Skechers Shape-Ups for $2. They sold in about a day for $37.99, plus the buyer paid $10.90 shipping. That was great. Guess sunglasses on an auction went for $9. Whoops, whatever. There was 5 packs of those smart tiles that stick on and they kind of look like a backsplash. Those I got for free from my buddy Timo. 5 boxes, each one had 6 pieces in there, sold for $159.99, and they paid the $13 flat rate shipping. So that was great, all profit. They're gonna be happy, we're happy. I sold, let's see, the vintage Panasonic cassette recorder for just $7. I took that offer. Picked up some of the Vibram 5-finger Komodo shoes. It's the second pair I've sold. I got these for $1 at that fill your bag up for $10. 2 days ago I got these shoes, paid $1, sold them for $35. I accepted an offer for $35 and they paid $9 shipping. Mercari, you're up.
Okay, so on Mercari, we have recently sold some Gymshark leggings. That was a personal item of mine that I wanted to sell. And then we sold a Reebok kind of vintage-ish hoodie. Not sure if it was vintage, but it was older for sure. I just don't think it was like vintage, like super vintage.
Not vintage, not super vintage, just kind of vintage.
Just kind of vintage. We sold some Birkenstocks for $40. Buyer paid shipping. We paid $5 for those. That was a good deal. We also sold a North Face baby thermal ball snowsuit. Now, this was just delivered to the buyer a couple days ago. Well, actually three or four days that it was actually delivered to her, or him, I'm not sure. And we did have a little issue with this, and I do want to speak on it just in case this person gets our package and sees our card that we place in every item that we ship out, and she or he watches this video. There was a stain on the right leg of the snowsuit and that we did not see. And I'm being totally honest, and I'll post the pictures right here so you guys can see. We did not see it ever. We inspect all our items. You know, we want to put, if there's a small spot or a small tear on something, we want to list that in the description so the buyer knows, because we're also buyers on Mercari or
And we don't want to
anywhere.
get it back.
No, and we truthfully, yeah, don't want to get the item back anyway. We want great ratings. We want to remain professional. Yada, yada, yada. So anyway,
Yes.
we get a message from this person saying that there was a stain on the right leg. And I said, okay, so sorry, we did not know that. If you want to wash it and try to get it off, and if she wanted to return it, that would have been fine. This person could have done that if they wanted to.
So with Mercari, the minute it delivers, the buyer has 3 days from the time the delivery shows up to do a return or do whatever they need to do. Mercari gives them 3 days. After that 3 days, the seller, it automatically rates, and it is closed. We could not do a return if we wanted to. I mean, unless we did it on the outside or whatever.
This person knew that. I think she knew that.
Yeah,
she knew that she had 3 days to rate.
Right. Well, you should say kind of why it's a deal is the person said, "Good for you, you got one over on me."
Yeah,
kind of
like this person messaged us and said, "Hey, you got me on this one."
Right.
You know, like
we had
actually,
done
I'll
that on
just post
purpose.
the message. I'll just post
So,
the message.
and really what happened though is by the time she got around to contacting us, trying to wash it, which was her option, she could have just said, "I'm not going to wash it, I'm sending it back."
Right.
And that would have been fine.
And then we would have accepted that, of course.
Yeah, she washed it, and by the time she got back to us, it was after the 3 days, and Mercari closed it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we can do.
She insinuated that we knew the stain was there.
Yeah.
We did not. Like, why would we? That's another thing I would just want to say. We would never ever dupe a buyer into buying something that is less quality than we are presenting it as. Yeah, ever. We would never do that morally, and as professional people that are trying to create a great brand business for ourselves. Why would we ever do that? We would never do that. Anyway,
bottom line,
the bottom line is we're sorry,
Yes.
but also
no buts. We're sorry.
no, but also just be kind. I'm so tired right now. It's late. We're gonna go watch a movie and go to bed. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. If you did get this far, we appreciate that. And if you already are gone, then you're not seeing this anyway. Like, subscribe, give us a comment. We will see you in the next video. No, let's do this. Let's kiss.
No, that's not.
Guys,